Hey, right guys, Trade Much is Joe here, and today we are watching and reacting to the finale, episode 24 of Friends Season 5. I've literally just come off the first part of this episode, of this two-parter, so I'm not going to ramble on too much, but I really enjoyed the first part, and I'm excited to see what they do to wrap up the 5th season. Like I said, we're going to do a character tier list probably in the premiere of Season 6, like we have done with the past 2 seasons, I think. I think we did one with the start of Season 5 and at the start of Season 4. Could be wrong on that one, but we'll see kind of where everyone's kind of changed, and with a few new characters that have been added into this season, obviously. But yeah, let's see what they do. I'm nervous, excited, curious. Like I say, Friends always ends big with each of their seasons, so I'm expecting nothing less with this one. Like I say, I don't expect it to be on the level of what Season 4 kind of did. Like we had Chandler and Monica revealed to be sleeping together, and Ross and Rachel at the altar. Like, to top that's going to be hard, but if they can still make it great, then I'll be happy. Like I said in the last episode, my predictions, which is not going to happen, but I'll say it again anyway, just in case it does happen, and I'll feel really cool. Joe's going to get his big break in one way or another. Ross and Rachel are going to have a moment, which felt like they nearly did in the last episode, but I'm not going to count any of it, so Ross and Rachel have a moment, and then Chandler asks Monica to move in with him, or to like rent a place, which seems again less and less likely based on the last episode, but we'll see. So episode 24, guys, if you enjoy, remember to leave a like. If you're new, remember to subscribe, and if you do want the early and uncut reactions to Friends, then link to the Patreon page will be in the description and one of the comments down below. By the time this one's on YouTube, Patreon will of course be 10 episodes ahead. So by the time this one's on YouTube, they'll be on episode 10 exactly, probably, of Season 6. So if you want to join us over on there, then a link to the Patreon page will be down below, as well as the Clips channel, where they have clips from, episodes that aren't even on YouTube yet, going up. They're like 10 to 30 seconds from Friends, New Girl, every other show that I do. So feel free to check that out. But for now, episode 24. Let's do this. Here we go.
I think the check-in is that way.
Ah, again, bullied.
What? What are you talking about?
And realization. Yup. Get Rossed.
Hey, you wet my pants!
They're so pay, I love them.
Rage, wait. The men's room is that way.
Hey.
What's a lurker?
Okay, when you're playing a machine and it hasn't paid out, a lurker waits for you to give up and then...
Kills you?
That could happen.
No, they
Maybe
swoop
sometimes.
in and steal your jackpot.
Oh, don't be sorry. I don't need it anymore. I found my identical head.
It's still going on.
This thing is a gold mine. What?
Yeah, Phoebe knows.
That's not gonna
Phoebe's
make
like
any money.
in his
Well,
realm.
if that's how you feel about it, fine. None of you are going to get to live with me in my great big hand-shaped mansion.
A hand-shaped
Except,
mansion.
you-
Do you think that
you live
exists
with
somewhere? Hey, she gets to live in the thumb. Let's go. See, that's what the spin-off show should have actually been, is Joey living in a hand mansion with Phoebe. That'd have been class. Do we react to the Joey spin-off show? No, I don't. I actually kind of don't want to, because I don't want it to ruin Joey as a character for me, so we'll put a pin in that one.
See you later, Mom.
But Chandler, what are
We
you
said
doing?
mom then.
What does it look like?
Mom.
Mom.
Wait, why?
Why, bro?
Oh, come on. I was there. I know he's the love of your life.
No.
Not anymore.
Look at that guy's bum! Did you see that statue's ass? That was sick.
Okay, this is empty.
Ah,
I wanted
he's...
to make a dramatic scene, but I hate packing it.
Yeah. Fair enough. He wasn't actually going to leave. I'm hoping.
The guy who was here before me just went to the restroom.
How you doing?
Yeah. Of course.
Very busy.
Right. Okay.
I used your pen to draw on my friend's face.
He's actually trying to help
A
with
beard
this.
and a mustache. Thank you. No, she didn't think so.
Ooh.
I know, it's like, anyway,
Yeah, she looks
didn't cover it, and
ridiculous.
we've tried everything to get it
He
off,
could have just
and
done like a
nothing's
normal
worked. I
line,
mean,
but no.
what do we do?
He went all out with it.
Ross, I am a human doodle.
Look, just
The way
because
she
some
said
idiot
that.
drew on you. Come on, no one will notice. I swear. Come on.
No one will notice, Ross, really. No one is going to notice.
Okay, there was some
Okay.
staring and pointing.
Fair enough. We shut that one down very quickly then. Phoebe. Is that a pot noodle? Ah, look at her. Like a Buffy villain.
Come on, get!
Like a feral cat.
Get a room.
We have one.
I know, use it.
Yeah, the hand guy.
The hang guy.
Hey, so what are we gonna do about this hand twin thing? Nothing.
Yeah, fair. That's a fair answer.
Oh wait, that's your hand.
Yeah. That's pretty catchy.
No, wait, it's my hand. That's okay. Look, you haven't even heard the chorus.
Bro. It's not the one.
God.
This endeavour.
I'm starting to look like my great Aunt Muriel.
Muriel.
You know what?
It's like a Lord of
We
the
don't
Rings
have to go
character.
downstairs.
Jeez, how much you winning?
like this in my life.
We buy everybody here a steak dinner.
Gee, everyone.
80.
We're not really gonna buy these people steak dinners, are we? No. Okay, good.
No. If I was that guy, I'd be like, you bloody better be.
We'll try a hard 8.
What?
2 4s.
Okay.
8.
Jesus, alright.
You let her go. You're a lucky guy.
Thank you, Mr. Drunken Gambler. Okay.
I bet that's his name in the credit as well.
We get the... Okay. I'll tell you what. You roll another hard 8, and we get married here tonight.
Okay, that's not gonna happen.
It just got interesting.
Now she's invested.
Are you serious?
Yes, I love you.
There's no way, bro. Who's this guy behind? He seems like a main character.
I've never loved anybody as much as I love you.
Yes, let's go.
Okay, so if an 8 comes up,
But-
we take it as a sign and we do it. What do you say?
It's not gonna happen. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. Ooh. Oh god, he's gonna propose with the dice. Is it a 4?
That could be a 4 or a 5.
Oh, what? How did he get jumped there? It flew over the table.
It's your call.
Bro!
It's a 4.
Damn, what the fuck?
I think so too.
What the fuck? I was like, yo, they're gonna move in together before this shit. Fair play.
Oh, well,
Sad.
lost again.
That's it. You and me outside. The blonde hair.
Rip a scalp off, it'll come off so easily.
And we also need more,
Oh, they're drunk. They're drunk in a hotel room.
Whoop. Okay.
Just saying.
Vegas. Oh, I forgot to tie.
The laugh. We've all had those laughs.
George, I love Charlie.
Joey. Oh, Joey lives with a duck.
He just live with a dog, yeah.
Hey, all right, look.
Who's looking after
guys, I
them,
need
by the
some
way?
help. Okay, Rach. How you doing?
I'm doing good, baby. How you doing?
She's vibing.
Okay, you know what? There is only one way I am leaving this hotel room.
Hey. Fair enough.
Good luck to you.
Excuse me, sir, you've got a little something.
Wow.
Hello.
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 We need more scenes of these two being drunk. That should be another spin-off show.
Sells drugs to kids. What? She sells drugs to kids.
She sells drugs to kids.
It was my quarter. Go back. I won't go back to that hellhole.
Just taking you outside.
Where'd the old woman go? She disappeared. Oh no, there's a crony hand.
Okay, here's something blue and new.
We're so efficient. I love you.
Here, just take this.
Ooh,
Bring it back. Just put it under your dress.
Monica. Someone's gonna. Yeah. Of course. I thought someone was gonna.
Okay, one thing at a time.
Yeah. I thought someone else was going to come in and be like, oh, congratulations, but that works as well.
Not yet, anyway.
He's really
Can't
good
sit here,
with
we're not
this.
gonna play.
What the fuck is that?
My name is Regina Phalange.
Right, yeah, Regina Phalange.
I'm a businesswoman in town on business. Would you like to see my card? Oh, what did I do with my Filofax? I must have left it in conference room B.
What the fuck?
Hit me.
Oh, I love her.
May I just say that you two gentlemen have the exact same hands?
Stop it.
He's so
Miss
done.
Phalange, if you leave now, I will chop off my hand and give it to you.
That's a fair response.
Come on, lady. Please take him too.
It's fair, it's fair.
Come on, man. Come on. I'm your hand twin.
I know he went all out with that, to be fair. He did try.
Hello, one marriage, please.
Yep. We want to get married. Well, there's a service in progress. Have a seat. All right.
Are they actually doing this?
We're gonna get married.
Are you sure you want to do this?
You need a proper wedding, surely. Bro. 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 Bro.
Okay.
Oh no. Oh. Ah, of course, of course. I can't be arsed. I can't be arsed. Of course they're married. They're legally married. Is that how that works now if you're in Vegas? Is it legal? Oh, yeah. Of course. That's the last thing I thought was going to happen, Jesus. Yo, I'm counting it. Rachel and Ross had a moment. 1 of 3. Let's go. I'm counting it. I don't care. I don't care if they were drunk. That was a moment. That's great. That's great. They've done well. They've done well. Well done, friends. You've somehow managed to have 5 fantastic finales in a row. Well done. You know, to be fair, I can't necessarily remember. Let me go back to season 1. What was the finale? Season 4 I'll remember till I'm dead, obviously. Season 5 is pretty memorable there. Memorable. The one where they go to Vegas. The one where Rachel finds out, yep. Iconic. Iconic finale. Season 2. The one with Barry and Mindy's wedding. Oh yeah, no, that one was iconic. That one was iconic. That's when they, is it Ross did the speech? That was pretty iconic. Season 3. The one at the beach, iconic. Yeah, that was where Rachel and Ross, when he had to pick the room of his girlfriend or Rachel, iconic. Then season 4 was obviously the big one with the wedding. 82%. The one with Ross's wedding part 2, 82%. Piss off. That's such a low rating. And then season 5, 81%. Yeah, that's fair. No, I'd still give it higher though. I'd say that rating wise, I gave part 1 an 8.2. I'd give this one an 8.4. I'd say it's pretty much as good as part 1. Like, had a bit more of a little, not shock value, but it had a bigger moment there with Rachel and Ross there at the end. I feel like that's kind of like a really good setup for the start of season 6. Like them to having to deal with that now. And like Monica and Chandler didn't actually get married. I feel like for them to, I want them to have like a proper full-on wedding, so I'm hoping they kind of hold off, because like This Is Us did it with Kate and, is it a spoiler? I don't know if you're watching This Is Us, it's very early on, but with Kate and Toby, like they kind of had their very quick wedding, and then they're like, you know what, no, we need like a full-on wedding. And where I'm at This Is Us at the moment, they're kind of building up to that wedding, so actually they might just be about to have it, because it's the finale season 2 next, and they might be just about to have that. But yeah, I feel like Chandler and Monica need a proper wedding, like a real one that goes really well with no drama. Can we just have that and it's like all emotional and shit? So I'm happy that they're on board. Like Chandler seems fully on board to get married to her, which is, I'm not going to complain about that obviously, but I don't know if doing it in Vegas is the one. We shall see. And I feel like Rachel and Ross walking out at that moment was kind of like a good little way to maybe not put them off the idea, but, you know, maybe delay it a little bit. We shall see. But yeah, you know, Chandler and Monica, if they live happily ever after, then I'm not going to complain with that. So, of season 5, I'm giving it a 10 out of 10. I think this was an incredible season. I don't have... There were, like, definitely episodes in there that were kind of weaker than others. Like, looking at the ratings here, episode 6, 9 and 10, 13, 16 and 17, I remember being fairly... and then 22 actually for me was maybe the weakest of the season. So yeah, there are about 5, maybe 6 episodes in there that were just kind of good. None of them were no bad episodes, which is nice, but they're all kind of 6 episodes that were just good, and then the rest I'd say were either great or incredible. Like, you had, I'd say you started very strong with episode 1, episode 2, episode 5, the one with the Kips, that was great. There's a lot of 8 out of here, but I'm just going for the 9 out of 10s. Episode 14 was a 10 out of 10. That was the best episode of the entire season, one of the best of the entire show. And then obviously you got episode 23, 24 here. But then, like, if you're going for the 8 out of 10s, there's plenty of episodes I can name. The one with all the Thanksgivings, the one where Ross moves in, the 100th episode was great. The one with all the resolutions was fantastic. Chandler's work laugh. The one with the girl who hits Joey, I gave that an 8. And what was that? Ross refused to contribute to the retirement fund of the building. Yep, that was when he moved into that flat. The one where Ross can't flirt, the one with the ride along, those 2 episodes were hilarious. And then the one with the ball, I feel like all 3 of those, like 19, 20, 21, was like a really great trilogy in terms of just being funny. Like, I felt like they were 3 really, really funny episodes, which was nice. And then this great 2-part here at the end. So I'm giving it a 10 out of 10. Yes, there were episodes and storylines in there that weren't great, but in terms of consistency, in terms of how likeable all the characters were, in terms of how funny the jokes actually were, and then in terms of like how good the arcs for certain characters were, like I said, I think in the last episode, like Ross's arc of just spiraling, and then Chandler and Monica's romance. Rachel did have ups and downs, but she was really likeable, mainly in the second half of the season. And then Phoebe and Joey's jokes just being on this level throughout the season. Everything worked for me. And yeah, I don't have any major flaws with it. So I'm giving it a 10 out of 10. I love this season, and it's going to be hard to top this one for sure. Like, I gave season 4 a 9. Season 3 was an 8. It's likely to be like an 8 point something. Season 2 was an 8 point something. And season 1 was an 8 point something. So I love this show. I love this show a lot, and I just hope it doesn't dip. I know there's going to be moments where it does kind of dip in quality, because we still have half a show to go. We are officially, well, we were halfway through a couple of episodes to go, but we have a lot to go, basically, is what I'm trying to say. So I'm sure there'll be moments where it does kind of dip a little bit, but as long as it doesn't kind of fall to where it's like, oh, this is like bad, what are they doing, they've lost the plot kind of thing, then I'll be fine. As long as it stays consistently great, then this will be one of my favourite shows I've ever watched. But I'm going to wait until I finish the show to definitively say that. But I love it. I get excited loading up an episode. I always have a good time watching it. And yeah, I'm happy with the consistency of it. I feel like it's, so far I can say, it's one of the most consistent shows in terms of just getting better and better. Like, it never loses itself. It knows what it is. It knows who the characters are. It never ruins the characters. Like, I look back at season 1 and how far these characters have developed in 5 seasons. Please don't ruin that, because they've nailed it. They've absolutely nailed it. I feel like a lot of shows I watch, like, you have characters that start off shit, then they get like good, but then they'll like do something to really ruin their character, and then they're like just all over the place. And it's like, what are you doing? I feel like I've watched a lot of shows that do that, where I feel like with this is the perfect example of this. Like, just getting better and better. And like I said, even if you might have seasons that aren't as good, as long as the characters stay as they are, and not stay as they are in terms of stories, but you know what I mean, like in terms of that consistency and humour and development, then I'll be fine. So yeah, season 6 next, which I'm excited for. This one had an 88%. I'm going to quickly glance at season 6. It has a 87%, so only a 1% drop. So season 6, a lot of people on Patreon have said season 6 is one of their favourite seasons, and up there with 4 and 5 for them. So I'm very, very excited to see what they bring out for this one. In terms of predictions for season 6, Chandler and Monica are going to get married. But I feel like they'll have a proper wedding. They won't like... And then maybe they'll buy a flat together. Maybe not though, because then it means another set they have to build. So maybe they'll hold off on that. But and then Joey would be living by himself, which I don't think would really work. I feel like the Joey and Chandler dynamic still needs to be there. So maybe not on them buying a flat. But in terms of them getting married, probably I would have said season 7. But based on the last 2 episodes, probably season 6. Then Rachel and Ross... Obviously, they're married now, so that's going to be like a huge thing probably early on in the season. You never know with Joey and Phoebe. Joey and Phoebe could... I guess Joey didn't really get his big break, so that was another loss on that one. But you never know where those 2 characters can go. Ever. They could do anything. Phoebe and Joey, I just feel like you can't predict. But we'll try. We'll try. I feel like it's easy to say they'll have a romance because that's like a given for all of these seasons. So maybe like bringing in a brother for Joey. I don't know, like Joey gets really close to a family member. I don't know. I feel like you can't really say that of Phoebe because she's done that already. We've kind of done that story, but I'm sure we'll have episodes where her brother's in it and she'll see the triplets maybe and stuff. So we'll do that with Phoebe. But Phoebe is a like main plot. She kind of had Gary as a romance, so I'm not going to say romance. Becomes a magician. I don't know. I really don't know. She could do anything. She could do anything. We'll see. We'll see what they come up with for Phoebe and Joey. I feel like they'd be the 2 hardest to write for, because it's like Rachel and Ross, you can just dish out romantic moments between them from time to time and people are happy, and just have Ross go wild, and then Monica and Chandler have worked so far, so... yeah, I'm very excited for season 6. But thanks for watching, guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Let me know what you thought of the episode and the season as a whole down below in the comments. And if you do want the early and uncut reactions to Friends, then link to the Patreon page will be in the description and one of the comments down below, where there will be 10 episodes in season 6 by the time this one's on YouTube. The Clips channel will also be down below if you want to subscribe over on there. And I'll see you next time for season 6, episode 1, which we will also do the character tier list in before we start the first episode. So keep a lookout for that. Until then, take care. Peace.